Hey, welcome back to the Sales Performance Insights Podcast. I am your host, Frank Gustafson. If you're a founder, a sales leader, a business owner who's ever looked at your team and thought, why do they keep making the same mistakes in sales? Then, hey, look, this episode's for you. Today, we're talking about something that most sales teams, they say that they do, but they rarely do it well. And I'm talking about role play. And I'm not talking about that awkward kind. I'm talking about high impact, skill sharpening, deal saving, practice like you play kind of role play. Today, we're going to uncover several things. Number one, why most teams skip it and what it's costing them. How to make role play something that your reps actually want to do. And how AI is changing the game, giving every rep their own personal coach. Let's dive in. So practice on prospects or practice before prospects. Which one do you think's better? Let me ask you something. If a professional athlete only trained on game day, how long do you think they'd stay in the league? Not long, right? So why do we let our sales teams practice on prospects? In sales, the stakes are way too high for just winging it. And look, we've all seen our sales reps stumble through discovery, fumble objections, and fall apart when deals hit a snag. And it's not because they're not smart. It's because they're not prepared. According to Sales Readiness Group, sales reps who regularly role play improve their performance by up to 20%. And that's not theory. That's a real world measurable lift. Yet most teams skip it. Why? Because most role play sessions, man, they feel forced. They feel awkward. And worse than that, they're not consistent. So what does good role play even look like? Here's the deal. Role play is not acting. It's not about scripts or playing dress up. It's about structured rehearsal, the kind of structured rehearsal that builds confidence. It helps you test your messages under pressure. It exposes bad habits before they cost you revenue or commission. It's the difference between a rep saying, yeah, I think I got this, and a rep saying, I've done this 10 times already. Let's go. I coach teams on building out at least 4 role play scenarios to fit into their rhythm. So let me run through those real quick. The first one is the deep dive discovery. It's focused on really uncovering the real pain or the real compelling emotional reason to make a change, not just the symptoms. It's about practicing those follow-up questions that really drill down to business impact. The second one is around stalls and objections, handling price pushback, stall tactics, and hey, we're happy with our current vendor type stuff. Reps learn to lean into resistance through role play, not avoid it. How about the no decision postmortem? Look, deals that go dark didn't go quiet for no reason. Reps need to practice identifying early what are the warning signs and how do they regain control of the conversation. And then the fourth one is that maybe that cold call opener. I like to call it the no pressure conversation. It's about first impressions, which obviously matter, right? It's about practicing making that impact in the first 15 to 30 seconds of any conversation. These 4 scenarios alone can completely change the trajectory of your team if you work on them weekly. Now things get fun here. What about AI role play, right? The new frontier. And again, this is where I think that it gets really interesting. So scenario, let's say you've got a team of 10 sales reps. You're busy running the business or you're busy leading sales. How many role plays can you realistically run each week? Well, enter AI role play. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's smart, it's responsive, it's a virtual buyer that your sales reps can practice with anytime. AI role play simulates real world selling conversations. The AI can throw you curveballs, it can ask tough questions, and it can also give instant feedback. So we're talking about 24/7, 365 access. We're talking about personalized coaching. We're talking about adaptive learning based on the rep performance. And the data is compelling. Sales teams using AI role play report 22% faster ramp up times for new reps, 18% improvement in communication skills, and a stronger message consistently across the board. This is not science fiction. It's available today, and it's a force multiplier for any sales leader, any business leader who doesn't have 10 hours to run role play manually. What about overcoming the big objection, which is, it's the one that I used to give all the time, and that is, I hate role play. And here's the honest truth. Most reps hate role play because they've only experienced the bad kind. You know the drill, right? Role play with no context. There's no feedback, and everyone feels like they're being judged. If that's your culture, reps are going to avoid role play like the plague. But there's a way to fix it. You got to make it safe. Role play is where mistakes are expected. It's not a performance review, right? So mistakes are fine, but you got to make it real. Use real objections. Use real personas. These things can be programmed. Use real deals from your pipeline. Imagine that. A real deal from your pipeline, walking through it prior to having to get back in front of the prospect. Make them short, make them focused. 5-minute reps, 3-minute feedback, and that's it. And then rotate and repeat. And also make it continuous. One and done won't cut it here. Reps need weekly reps, and AI can help fill some of the gaps around coaching. So what's the ROI of role play? And I'm going to wrap up with this final stat. It's from Sales Readiness Group. They say that 87% of top performing sales organizations use structured role play at least biweekly. 87% of top performing sales organizations. Look, this isn't a nice to have, it's a difference maker. And when role play becomes part of your culture, here's what happens. Again, reps ramp faster. Your veterans stop freelancing. Imagine that. And then managers coach more effectively. And then, look, deals stop dying in the same spots all the time. We work through those issues. And when you add AI to the mix, now you've got coaching that scales. And it scales without burning out your sales leaders. Hey, closing thought for today. This is my challenge. If you're leading a sales team, stop waiting for your reps to just figure it out in the field. Build a role play where they'll make it safe, make it specific. And if you're tight on time, start exploring AI role plays. This it's like giving your sales reps a personal sales gym membership that's open 24/7, 365 days a year. Because look, sales practice doesn't make perfect, but practice does make permanent. Thanks for joining me today. And if you want to dive deeper into how to build a culture of practice, connect with me. Shoot me a DM. Let's have a no pressure conversation. I can even share with you some samples or examples of what AI role play looks like. We can even do them live if you want to. Let's connect. Hey, did you get something of value here today? Do me a favor, like this, give us a rating, share this episode with someone that you care about. Until next time, keep selling smart, and remember, no one ever got fired for improving sales performance.